People from YouTube or LinkedIn, you can leave your answers in chat box. Start seeing answers coming up. Okay. Even though I spoke about the quality, I didn't talk about the cost of quality. At least now. Maybe in the class somewhere we discussed this part, cost of quality. Now what the question is asking? I'm seeing alphabet A and B as answers coming up here, the chat. Even YouTube, I'm seeing A as an answer. So I'm having two answers, A and B. Let's understand this question, or let me give a couple of seconds if some more people want to give answers. Bit tricky for us, right? Some people, oh man, should I give the answer now? Let me wait. Huh? Don't want to give me a number and they can get into trouble. Okay, I'm seeing more other alphabets coming up. Wow, D is also coming. Woo. I have A, B, and D. Wow, wow, wow. All right, all right, all right. In online, I have YouTube, I have Eddie and Shakshi. A new product is released. Let's read the question. A new product is released by a company. When a customer identifies a performance issues with the product, the project manager investigates and realizes that cost of quality methodology should have been used to estimate this cost. Assuming the customer has identified an issue, which category of cost of quality should the project manager be refining to or referring to? Okay. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. What is the key in this question? Let me take help of one of you here. Which term or sentence I have to be careful? Which one?
Performance issue. Customer has identified a performance issue.
Identified a performance issue. Okay. Very good. Which means let's go by question reading model. Is it a past tense or a present tense? Is it a happened or happening?
It has happened.
The past tense.
Is a past, right? So it's a happened. Happened. Okay. Now the issue comes towards you. Maybe you're doing RCA. What does RCA stands for?
Root cause analysis.
Yeah, we are doing a root cause analysis. Now the project manager investigates and realizes the cost of quality methodology should have been used to estimate this cost. Should have been used. Okay. Now let's come to the actual question. Always in the exam, read the last line of the question carefully because that's where the ask is. Assuming the customer has identified an issue. Look at here.
Past tense.
Customer has identified the issue. This guy found it. Which category of cost of quality should the manager be referring to? Now, to answer this, first thing you should know what is cost of quality. If you don't know this answer is going to be an assumption answer. Really? So now there are two sections, right? One is when you do the work. Other one is after you deliver the work. Now we should know that where are we? Are we in the project development or did we deliver it? In this question, did we deliver it or we are doing the work?
Deliver it.
Deliver it.
After you deliver it, should we worry about it or we should just say, guys, done, job is job done. Thanks, guys. We should leave it like that. Can we leave like that?
We should take
worry
care.
about it.
No, we cannot.
We cannot leave like that. It depends on the contract what you signed. Okay, let me not totally drill into this, but still, there is a contracting system. The contract says when the product got delivered, at least 3 months of time, when the product reaches a maturity level, we'll give you a support. This kind of contract exists. Or I will give you multiple stages of release. In the first stage of release, if you have any issue or problem, we will fix it. That's also there. If a contract says once we deliver, we don't care, you have to go back to some service group, not us. That's also possible. But in this question, they didn't mention anything at all. They're only mentioning that which category of last line cost of quality should the manager be referring to. Now you want to see where this expense going fit in, where it will fit in. Now you all rightly said it's not in the doing stage. It has been delivered, and this guy use it and says that there's a problem. Let us go 3D printer. I take this example, which is easy for me. A 3D printer. Someone asked me a customized 3D printer, and we prepared a printer for it. This person, X company. X company, the product got delivered. They are using it. Then only you can say the issue, right? Only when they use, you find the issue. They find it and they identify the issue also. That's a problem. Something is not working. Now, for this, I have to incur some expense because the product is going to come back to my office. I have to sit and fix the cost. Where I have to put this cost? Now, as I said, if you don't know COQ, it's going to be tough for you. So what I do is, for benefit of all, since I found different answers here, I will listen to you first, and then I'll show what is COQ, then I'll show the answer. First, I start listening from the people who say A as an answer. I have many people A, so I'm going with the A. Maybe I'll pull one of them. Karthik or Ekta, I'm seeing your name at the top. We want to say why you thought A is a good answer.
Shri, because it is clearly identified that it's a performance issue. So we have delivered to a customer and there is a issue. So so if I want to replace it, so I need to do a proper root cause analysis. So in future it should not repeat. So that is why we went for prevention cost.
Okay. So you don't want to repeat in the future. So you call it as prevention.
Correct.
Okay. 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 The way you say it looks very logical, but let's see. We will listen more. Then I heard for A. I will also hear for B. Rina, you have given E. Sorry, B.
Because customer has identified issue after
Ah.
product get deliver, then
Ah.
that issue has been identified, so it comes under the external cost, which is non-conformance cost. In non-conformance there are two categories, internal and external. So internal means we as a project team, we are identifying the issue before, after it's delivered. Okay, and in
Mhm.
external, customer is identifying issue like liability, warranty,
Mhm.
market loss, that type of
Mhm.
issue.
Okay. I think you're going by the COQ, cost of quality
Yes, yes, yes.
structure.
Correct.
Okay.
That table, cost of conformance, non-conformance.
Okay. Looks a more valuable point. But when you say external cost, still will this money comes from the company which is actually fixing the problem?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Good. Thanks for the inputs. I have one more alphabet, D. I'll invite Mohammed also. Mohammed Ilyas. I see
Yes,
D. What is your thought
yes.
with it?
My thought is the product will deliver.
Uh,
It was find the issues. Now, if you fix that issue, we have to involve new process for the quality to verify it, to maybe we miss some process. So this cost will be what the benefit will be going to achieve it. This is what I understand. If you
mm-hmm.
implement new process, it will be a cost added in the product in the future.
So you want to do a fresh analysis.
Yes. No,
Okay.
not fresh analysis. There will be one more process need to be included in the quality check. So the
Okay.
process cost
Okay. Okay. Okay.
will supposed to be included, but we missed the point. This was I noticed.
Hmm. But again, here, if you see which category of cost of quality the manager is referring to, they're asking asking which one you are pointing towards. Okay, then I'll keep it as it is. Now let me see more. I'm seeing Sudhanshu gives B. Sudhanshu, why you thought B is a good answer? I'm going to bring up those COQ. Okay, benefit of all. First, I'll show you what is COQ because I feel that some of us want to know COQ. Maybe we didn't use it in our day-to-day life. Benefit of all. Hope you are seeing the picture right now, COQ picture. Now, after all our discussion, take few seconds. First, observe what is in these two boxes as a COQ. Then we'll come to the discussion. So now, in quality, prevention is better than cure. Very good. Nicely said. I too heard that Shri first you have to prevent it. Nice. Now, we don't want something keep failing. So what we do? All costs incurred over the life of the product by investment in preventing non-conformance to requirements. Prevention is pretty important for us. So what do? You apply cost of conformance. What is cost of conformance? Money spent during the project to avoid. Okay, this is a really, really good one, right? So you put people into trainings, you prepare or buy some equipments, you do all the best process to make the system work better so that I prevent it. I don't want the things to fail. I train my people, I train my tools and techniques and mold it. I do the things to not to happen. Nice. I can even test it, assess the quality, which means I can run the test on it. I can do destructive testing. I can do inspection. I will only test and find the problem. I will not fix it. I'll find the problem. Right? I'll do this part. This is also there. Now, what is cost of a non-conformance? In non-conformance, money spent during and even after the project because of failures. After the project, which means you have a failure and you do a rework. On top of that, if you see this one, this is an external failure. Failure found by the customer. It turned out to be a liability, warranty work, lost business. And here is the place many are worried. Oh man, should I lose a business? Because if I fail at the customer place, I'm going to lose the reputation and my NPS starts dropping. NPS stands for Net Promoter Score. The customer don't feel happy. They say that, hey, we don't like this product. Now, this all comes under the parameter called cost of quality. Now, after watching this, you have 4 sections here: prevention cost, appraisal cost, internal cost, external cost. In this 4, which one you feel more expensive? Prevention, appraisal, internal, external. Which is more expensive?
External.
External.
But for prevention, you put a lot of effort, right? You train the people, you spend a lot of money, you buy new equipments in the market, you do a lot of document. It eats hours of work. Do you think external is expensive than this?
External can be expensive not in terms just of money, but also in terms of business value as well and the market reputation as well.
So here we talk about goodwill, isn't it? Goodwill. The goodwill cost is very high. The goodwill or reputation gets spoiled. It's more expensive than the cost what we see here. Like that's what I'm hearing from the people. All right, then what we do here is now let's go back to the question. I will see if I can bring up the question. After sharing the question again, let us see what can be a good answer from the team members. Yeah, let's do that. Now, keeping that in mind, read one other time with this question and let know what can be a new answer if you want to choose. Let's give one more chance. If you want to redo your answers, what alphabet you will go? Okay. Okay. In YouTube, I have few people with alphabet A, some of them with B. All right. I'm seeing that external costs result in loss of reputation and goodwill. Cost of quality can be further categorized into cost of conformance and non-conformance. Very good. Thanks for all the inputs from the people in the YouTube. All right, I'm seeing B is being the answer given here. Also, I'm seeing competition with A. Let's see what the answer comes out. The answer gets to B as we know that it is an external cost. What does it mean? The cost of quality includes all costs associated with the quality of product from preventive cost intended to reduce or eliminate failure. We work to eliminate the failure. Cost of process, control to maintain quality level, and the costs related to both internal and external failures. In this case, the customer has found the fault. Okay, I think this is a tough area. So the project manager should look into external failure cost. Prevention activities typically involve addressing a specific recurring problem within the project. Appraisal costs includes activities such as inspection tests and audit design. And this is only explaining the quadrant which I showed in the picture. Okay. The cost benefit analysis tool compares the cost and effect of different approaches. So we cannot go for this answer. Mohammed, I was asking this question. The reason is the cost benefit analysis is a tool that is used to compare which approach to go. If I have to choose approach A or approach B, if I go by approach A, what is the benefit for me? If you go for approach B, what is the benefit for me? For that reason, they use cost benefit analysis, so which I cannot use it here. So message here is, since the issue has been found by the customer, now it's going to turn into as an external cost. It's a term used in non-conformance of requirements in the PMI standard. Why I was insisting this and explaining this last 10 minutes is quality is a very standard term in the market. Each company uses a different model of quality. With this knowledge, I can go to PMP exam, nothing wrong in it. But if I don't know the terminology of a PMI in exam, I'll have a toughness. And that is where we have to brush up these concepts of what is cost of quality, under cost of quality, what is prevention cost, what is appraisal cost, what is external cost. I should at least read once, glance at once. If I do that, when a question is coming up, even though I'm very good in quality in my company, at least I can answer the wording, the terminology from the PMI perspective, because that is where we get stuck. Even though you know that it's something, but you cannot answer. For that reason, we do it. And in exam, when you read a question, watch out the tense of the question. When you say the customer identifies a performance issue, it's a really good catch. And also they identified the issue is an alarm. It's a red signal. Something has already happened, which you have to fix it now. But that falls into external cost. Good job.